Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to y'all, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakah Quadash. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, the GMS will teach and rule well, and peace and salutations to the whole elect, pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. All right, to you I say Shalom. This is your brother Parathon with a quick lesson. Just going into spiritual power, man. It's this, the spirit is on, brothers. Going to spiritual power. That's the topic of the week, you could say. Now, all right, because brothers is going to get them powers, man. All right, able to manipulate the elements, the elect men. All right, the elect brothers. Lord willing, we bear that first fruit. It's going to be 144,000 many Yahweh Shais, man, or Bright Burns, or Hancocks, or Supermen. Okay, it's going to get real. I'm gonna open up with Isaiah 59 and 19. All right, and Lord willing, this lesson's edifying. Okay, so Isaiah 59 and 19 reads, So shall they fear the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall lift up a standard against him. Okay, and what's that standard? So when the enemy come in like a flood, Esau, okay, the Lord is going to lift up that standard. All right, that defense. Okay, the elect men. Getting those spiritual powers. All right, let's go into the word standard. All right, boom. And it reads what? I believe that's Ainah. Because, that's Yiddish. But I believe the word is Ainah. And it goes into what? To flee, to escape, to take flight, to depart, to disappear, to fly. All right, so the brothers is going to be raised up. The elect men are going to be raised up, giving them spiritual powers. All right, you're going to be able to fly, to be able to disappear, reappear. Okay, it's going to be a means to escape. Okay, because even though the brothers are going to be the elect men are going to be given those spiritual powers, man, we still have to be saved. Okay, so this is going to be means to escape that flood when it comes, if you will. All right, it says what else? To put to flight, to drive hastily, all right, to cause to disappear. So not only are brothers going to be flying, but the brothers is going to be putting to flight our enemies. All right, we're going to be making them disappear for good. Okay, so that's it on that. Let's jump to the next one. This is Psalms, my favorite one, Psalms 18. Starting at verse 29, King David. It says, For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my power I have leaped over a wall. All right, so he's speaking on running through a troop of men, of enemies, like it was nothing. It said he leaped over a wall. You can only imagine how high those walls were back in those times. Hey, but our brother was leaping over walls, man, like the Hawk or some shit. Okay? Bunnies. You talking about bunnies, man. All right, continue. It says, as for Yahweh, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is Yahweh? For who is Salakia? For who is Yahweh? Save Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Or who is a rock? Save our power. It is Yahweh that girdeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds feet and setteth me upon the high places. Hinds feet. Okay? Animals have hinds feet. Them the gazelles. But more importantly, the predators, the jaguars, the lions. Okay, the cheetahs. Okay, they move. They're known for their speed. Okay, not more so ability to jump. But they I'm sure they could get up too, climbing trees and all that. But he maketh my feet like hinds feet, it says, and he setteth me upon high places. So King David was bouncing out there, man. Just moving, jumping buildings, leaping probably castles. Okay. Verse 34 says, he teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel was broken by mine arms. And you can liken this to the movie The Matrix, man. When this is the closest thing that Esau get. Back to that, I believe it was the scene when Trinity was in the helicopter, and they had loaded up the program of her to learn how to fly that chopper, man. Or when They was loading up Neo when he was fighting, when he was sparring with Morpheus. All right, they downloaded that program of Kung Fu and all that jujitsu shit, just like that. Well, the brothers is going to already have that. Okay, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to instill that in the elect men. All right, like it's nothing, and they're going to be wreaking havoc on these devils and these heathens, man. Okay, it says 35, verse 35. Salakia, verse 34. Again, it says, he teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by mine arms. So we're going to be breaking steel with our bare hands, with our bare arms, like it's nothing. Bending steel, man. That's super strength. All right, that's an impenetrable body, man. It's being bulletproof. Okay, Esau proof. Esau ain't gonna know what to do. It won't be able to handle what's coming, man. All right, continuing 35. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. It says, thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. Perfect balance. Okay, not, just out there just getting busy, man. Making no mistakes. No slips or falls, no faults. Just out there moving in unison with the spirit and power. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. Verse 37. I pursued my enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. All right. Even nothing left, man. No survivors. All right. Verse 38. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. And that's it on that. I'm going to stop there, man, because, hey, man, the account of Samson slaying 1,000 men with the jawbone of an ass. Like, man, this shit, hey, that scripture said that the jawbone cleaved into his arm, his flesh. All right? Like, come on, man. Like, this, the Lord is not to be played with, man. Okay? Let's continue. I don't want to harp on that too much. It's Luke 10:19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. All right, serpents and scorpions, you could liken them. Serpent, of course, we can go back to the account of Adam and Eve. Our forefathers likened the serpent to the devil, Esau, the deceiver. Okay, so we're going to have power to tread on our enemies, man. Okay. And nothing is going to be able to hurt us, man. Hurt the elect, man. Lord willing, we be of that number. Esau ain't going to have shit. It's going to be entertainment for the Lord. All right. Zechariah 12:8. In that day shall Yahweh Bashem Yahushai defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as Yahweh, and as the angel of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, before them. All right. So it says the feeble shall be as David in that day, and the house of David, his mighty men, shall be as Yahweh, and the angel of Yahweh Shem Yahushai before them. All right, so us being feeble, Salakia, us being Jacob, the worm, we're going to be as David, man, and as his mighty men, getting busy on these devils, man. Okay? All right, Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. You talking 2K22, no fatigue, man. Not getting tired. I mean, that's on a low level, but you brothers get it. You know what I'm saying? They shall mount up eagles, mount up with wings as eagles. There you go again. Flying. We went into the word standard and being able to flee and to fly, man. Brothers is going to be out here flying. All right? That shit is going to be crazy, man. All right? They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Damn, man. That's on some flash shit. Imagine being able to run and not getting tired, man. Not faint. Just running for pleasure. We talking about them spiritual bodies, man. All right. That's on a whole nother level. Jeremiah 51:20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. All right. Jacob, the elect of Israel, will be the battle axe and weapons of war for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right. Breaking in pieces these nations, most importantly, this wicked ass kingdom, known as Babylon, spiritual Egypt. Man, it's over. We're not even talking about the missiles that's coming. Okay? The ICBMs and hypersonics. One shooting up, leaving the atmosphere, coming down. And you got one that's just gonna cruise where we can see it, coming out of submarines and all that shit, man. It's overkill. But it's very necessary, man. It's very necessary. Continuing, Isaiah 41:14 and 15. Fear not, thou worm Jacob. All right, we just read that the feeble shall be as David. And continuing, it says, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Sheesh. Yeah, that battle axe and weapon of war, man. Weapons of war. A new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Come on, man. Spiritual power. Beating these mountains. Okay, these governments. Okay, these spiritual wicked in high places to chaff. That's some shit that just blows in the wind. Gonna be nothing left. All right. Verse 16, might as well, thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and shall glory in the Holy One of Israel, man. Come on. Revelations 11 and 3, and I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. All right. Verse 4, though these are the 2 olive trees, and the 2 candlesticks standing before the power of the earth. Okay, so those 2 witnesses, the 2 olive trees, the 2 candlesticks, you can liken them to the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, man. All right, Judah and Israel. Okay, the elect of those nations. Okay, given that spiritual power. Lord said, I would give power unto my witnesses, man. That spiritual power. Okay. And brothers is prophesying now, and out on the highways and byways, okay, and on sackcloth, okay, being able to prophesy, okay, have the understanding, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of these scriptures, and being able to prophesy is spiritual power on a low level. All right. So when that time come, them celestial bodies and the power to manipulate the elements, man, it's just going to be the icing on the cake. All right, that's going to be the straw that broke the camel's back. All right, let's keep rolling. Micah 4 and 13. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people. And I will consecrate their gain unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth. Now, from there, we got to go into the blue letter, man. We're going to go into the word horn, and it goes into rays of light. All right, man, that's laser beams. Laser beams coming out. Superman, Brightburn type shit, man. All right, the missiles ain't gonna be the chariots ain't gonna be the only thing to worry about, man. You're gonna have the elect men, okay, them weapons of war. All right, that new threshing instrument, having teeth, gonna have laser beams coming out their eyes, man. It's unreal. Okay, lastly, I'm gonna hit. I ain't want to make this a long lesson. All right, lastly, I'm gonna hit Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, and I'm gonna start up a little bit, give it some context. And you know what, man? This is beautiful. This is a banger, whoop banger right here. Okay, so this is Wisdom of Solomon 3, starting at verse 1 to 7. It says, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. They're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. Why? Because, okay, our treasures are not here on this earth, man. Our treasures are incorruptible. Our treasures are in heaven. All right. Verse 5, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. Rewarded with what? The kingdom, eternal rest, the spiritual power. All right. Taking them captives who captives they were, ruling over their oppressors, man. Okay. Verse 5 again says, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, for Yahweh proved them and found them worthy for himself. Who's them? The elect men of Israel, the 144,000, the first fruits, man. All right, verse 6, as gold in the furnace hath he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. In the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. Verse 9, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love and shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, the elect, and he care for his elect. There you go. All right. Point being, verse 7 is like, they shall run, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among stubble, man. That's what? That's super speed, man, on some flash shit. Okay? Running to and fro like sparks among the stubble. Come on, man. Laser beams. Okay? Manipulating the elements, flying, leaving and coming to the atmosphere, breathing underwater. All right? Running and not being weary. Like, what is there not to look forward to? All right, so that's all I wanted to get into, Akim. Okay, didn't want to make this a long lesson. A little bit, it was edifying. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Rakah Kwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and teach and rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, keep it doing, Akim. Kwam Yasharala and the Bible Ball. Shalom.